Hey, this is Russell back again with another episode. For you guys, it might have been a week since you last seen an episode, but for me, it's just been 24 hours or so since I've recorded the last episode. Simply because right now, on my this present time in the past for you guys, I guess it's November, and in December and January, I'm not going to have a lot of time to record. So actually, I kind of realized I need to do what I can do for recording now simply because I'll be on a move in a couple of months, and over the course of the couple of months, I have to do a lot of traveling, so I'll be able to process all these recordings, over the course of December and January, but I won't be able to do the actual recording and gameplay itself. So yeah, I'm gonna have to work on this stuff, and but yeah, I'm pumped to keep playing this anyways. It's been a really fun game so far. Our last release has been pretty awesome. I want to look at the details again just to refresh myself. But yeah, we sold quite a lot last time. And I'm pretty sure I set this to 35K right before I ended last episode. Let's look at the Chad. Yep, 35K. So that's looking good. We've also set our design team to be working on all of this stuff. Our phone operating system team has started on the M Phone Giga, and this is probably going to be the last big release that we're going to need to get us into the territory of expansion into a bigger building and new teams and stuff like that. Expanding, of course, probably in this building, we'll be building our marketing and customer service team larger in this building while we work on a new building where we have our main phone team set up. So yeah, I have a very, very rough idea now of how I'm going to proceed in the future after this release. But for now, we're just going to want to work on this release. I don't really want to talk too much about my plans just yet because I want to think about it a bit more. But yeah, I have some plans. So in the meantime, we're going to be working on the M Phone Giga for now. We're going to watch our money slowly drain away, but actually we're holding on to 3 million, it looks like. So the question is, do we need to do more, or are we going to be fine for that? Last time we sold, we had 11K stock already. I want to say we printed around 40K-ish, no? So yeah, that should be fine. We'll watch it though closely this month and see. But we've already made such a huge profit off of this. 2.7 million. We've already made more profit. We've already made up for the negative loss on this, which is pretty cray cray. Simply because that was a hole that we got ourselves into in order to make this release go as smoothly as possible. Wouldn't surprise me if we get up to phone operating system 1.5 after this in terms of reputation. And now we have a nice and steady product. I don't think I'm going to do any bug fixes this time around. Yeah, because there's nothing else to really work on. I do want to set this as server 1, so I shouldn't forget that later. We're fine to keep losing money on this because people are still working on this. Maybe even just set the manufacturing through this one down to 500 because not many people are going to be buying this anymore. I am curious to see. People are still buying the M phone, I guess. It's very slight. Marketing is already almost done on this. Actually, I missed the whole day. Wasn't really paying attention much. We're going to get up to 50% on this, and we're going to quickly switch our core team over to just a couple of these while our guy recuperates. Uh-oh, that was not good. So I guess we're going to lose a little bit of reputation there. So I shouldn't have ignored that. Just coming back into this, I've had a long 24 hours since the last moment I played this, so time to refocus and get back into this game. So I need to keep working on these contracts. I'm going to lose a little bit of reputation from this one. Now we're up to 7 million at the beginning of that, so up to 5. Wow, that's nice. And we sold around 25K that round. So maybe next month we just want to make it so that the maximum is, that's the wrong one. I'm glad I didn't set that. We're gonna make it so the maximum is like 30, just make it 30K. And I do want to make sure that we aren't always keeping this up to date. So let's go ahead and do that with the core team. We'll close this because we don't really have to think about that. We'll let the bugs finish a bit. Want to make sure this is done to perfection because we did overdo that a bit. My bad. Let's just let this go all the way. Promote. Finish. We lost a little bit of reputation, but not too much because we made sure to complete that. Unfortunately, all the contracts seem to be a little bit bigger. So let's go ahead and not do any more contracts for today. I'm curious to see how well our team is going to be able to do a slightly larger contract. So we'll start the next contract at like the very beginning of tomorrow and see what they can do. Looks like we can actually afford to just do a tad bit more marketing because we are getting, actually I take that back because we're going to have even more customers tomorrow, active users tomorrow. So let's see where active users and sales are going to be. We got 35K in stock. We have an amazing 10,000 refunds. And that's going to go down to 21K in stock. So we're definitely already losing some steam with this one. It's not necessarily bad because we will eventually have a sequel to that in the not too distant future. But we definitely don't need 30K copies. Definitely can bring it down to 25K, maybe even 20K or 15K. Let's just be on the safe side. That actually ended up being a loss for us because of the amount of overproduction that we had. So actually after we produced the 25K, yeah, we've already done 5K. Let's go ahead and make it so that this is 18K. Start whittling it down. We're going to take a contract for let's do an embedded system 16K. And let's see how well the contract scheme can do that. I don't think they can complete it in 1 month. They may not even be able to do it in 2 months. We might have to have the core team help them out for a second. But let's see what they can do. Maybe we'll make this day a design day and the next day a programming day and see if they're able to complete it to satisfaction. I'm just curious what our contracts team is capable of. We may have to, of course, expand it or something. We'll see. So let's develop it. Looks like as long as we get up to that blue line, we should be fine. We should gain a little tiny bit of status, but not as much as we were making, probably. Let's go ahead and we can let the core team work for that a little bit longer. Alexander Graham Bell should be, yep, he still's got his inspiration. So we can work on it for 1 more day, then we'll take him off for a little bit. Burglars are looting the premises. Burglars went home empty-handed, so we're fine. So let's see what that happened there. How much did we have before? We had like 26K before. So we sold about 8K. That's why we only print 2K. Okay. Let's bring that down to 13K. It's fine that it's winding down. We're still gaining active users. We're at 100,000 active users now. But what's good is that we're making a profit off of it this time around, you know? And next time around, we'll actually have the funds to fully supply our next phone. As bad as that sounds, but we didn't have it this time. So we did lose up on a decent chunk of money and reputation this time around. But it's nothing to fret about too much. We're already in the clear. You can cringe a little bit at the inefficiency, though. I am too, so don't worry too much about it. If you feel hurt by the way I'm playing this game, I feel hurt by the way I'm playing this game. Design deals I'm curious about, but I don't think I'll need to take any more. I think I'd rather just kind of let my design team fall off after this is done. Fire them and be done with it. I didn't necessarily want to resort to a design team to get all of this done, but I had to, so. Let's see. They're now having down. I have to really hold on to the stock, because before I was building windmills and stuff, and that was a mistake. Oh well. Eventually I'll get into the territory where I can build windmills. As long as it's before like 2005, 2010, it's just going to be profitable, so. Finish. Reputation, inadequate quality. So probably going to just take a smaller contract tomorrow. I guess we can only take the smaller contracts, mainly game assets and websites, it looks like. Let's go ahead and pause it before the end of the day. In stock, 18K goes down to 9K. So it's fine to keep 13K in stock for now. The design deal was canceled because they were bought out. Ooh, that's lucky for us. I mean, we do lose a little bit more money, but at least it's not like the ones that we were already working on. Let's go ahead and assign the core to this. Go ahead and put a bit of a pause on this. I don't know if I have to unassign core to redevelop my whatchamacallit. Redevelop my inspiration. If I do, I'll have to do that afterwards. But I think I can just put it on pause and my inspiration will recuperate. That's the word I was looking for, recuperate. There is this here, but I don't have like the assembly line for that, so it's kind of useless. Kind of fine with those falling out, so. Let's just keep an eye on this, because if I go to here, just keep an eye on that. Put it up here. And develop. That should get done pretty fast. Maybe all in one day. And good enough. There we go. We'll do the next thing tomorrow. You looks like you're recuperating inspiration. We'll do maybe one more day of the game Connect 2, and we'll switch back. This should be 10 months and 16 months. Okay. Probably can unassign this soon. Actually, maybe the way I'll do it is unassigned core, unassigned design deals. And I'm pretty sure this is the next 16 months. So design deals, let the core do this for a day. So we get a tad bit more reputation from it. Then these two 16 months ones are going to be the next projects for these after this is brought up sufficient. Okay. I thought I was losing out on this again, but that's good. I mean, it'd be nice if it just disappeared, but ooh, logistics app. Perfect. As long as we can get these smaller contracts in just for a little while longer. And bam, let's develop it. And we're probably good to keep doing this. Yeah, our inspiration's back up to the point where we can finish it. So let's go ahead and unassign our core from this. That's good enough. This is 8 months from now. This is 15 months. This is design deal, right? Yep, okay. That's gonna go up very slowly. That's fine. Oh, I need to do this so they work again. Promote. Let's let them finish some bugs. Make it like the perfect contract finish so that we get all that reputation that we can. We are still starting to lose a little bit of steam. Let's see, we got 13K in stock. Put this here for now. Finish. That's 3 stars. Look at that. So 13K in stock to 5K in stock. Now I'm sure we can do an update. Yep. So let's do that. 400 bugs. Yeah. So we should get all of that cleared out. We should also, we made 8 million off of this, by the way. We should also see if we can get game assets. Let me see if there's a logistics app. Nope. Okay. So do a game assets for now. For contracts. I want to get at least half of these bugs done. But we're probably going to be able to knock out all the bugs real fast, I imagine. Because it's really the programmers that are mainly going to focus this down, and the designers that's going to focus this down. Because of the way the team is set up. Come on. You guys can do it. Let's go ahead and bump this up to 85K because we're now losing people. We are competing with a lot of phones at the same time after all, so. Let's just get ready to develop this. This one's taking a little longer to develop. There we go. This will probably take all day then. Interestingly, maybe we can bring this up to 90K. Let's make it 90K. Let's also make it just priority 5, so that that gets done well before anything else. Okay. Let's finish that. That was more than half the bugs. We can also finish this because this is almost 100%. That gives us reputation. Outstanding. Pretty cool stuff. This is almost done. And I'm pretty sure we were able to maintain my Graham Bell. Yep, we still got plenty of inspiration left. So that's good. It'll be another visionary product. Let's see what that was. 4K in stock. So it did go, we did sell a few more this time around than last month. I'm fine with setting it to, let's just make it 11K. Bam. And yeah. So this one is going to be a bit different. It's, when you look at the graph, it's more steady. It's not like a massive drop off like that. And it seems to be going back up a tad bit too. Of course, because we're updating it and everything. That's another update. So want to maintain it as a relevant product, of course, so we'll keep that up. Just until here. That's fine. Now we can focus on this even more. And we forgot to do a contract today. It's fine. Give our contracts team a break, I guess. Pretty cool stuff. I could always set the contract team to work for a little while on the bugs on the game. It's just, you know, having more reputation is always nice too, so I don't want to give up on that idea. If I run out of smaller contracts, then maybe I'll set them to just slowly work on bugs for a little while. What is the in stockness of this? 3,500 in stock. Okay, that's fine. Is there any updates that are important? Not really. So let's go ahead and see what we can do for contracts. Too big. Might only be this one. Yes, okay. That might be the last one, and then we can have our dudes just, I guess, work for a tiny bit on fixing bugs and then fire them maybe. We're getting a ton of design deals because our reputation's back up, so if we ever fall flat on our face again, we should be able to recover because we have the reputation to recover. Eventually we can start working on larger contracts when there's like lulls between releases and stuff like that, but I don't see the point in doing that now. Not much to worry about. I was more just concerned with keeping my reputation in the toilet for a very long time, not being able to hire who I wanted to hire and stuff like that. So best to just let it be. Oh, is it really the end of the day? There we go. That's the end of the day. Okay. And let's make sure that there's no serious update for tomorrow, that it's just bug fixes. And if it's just bug fixes, I think I'll throw my whatchamacallit team on it. Contracts team. Get a tiny bit more money worth out of them before retiring them. By the way, 5 months, okay, and 6 months. Need to keep track of that. It's a tad bit important. So updates, anything important? Nope. So let's go ahead and set my contracts team on that for a little while. And what is my customers for this, by the way? 2,000 left still. It's pretty crazy. Yep, just work on the update, I guess. I assume there's no contracts that are small enough for you guys. Yep. So just work on some bug fixes and then I'll fire you. Let's see. So you guys are working away. I do love this office. I think this is one of the better ones I've made. Not like the building as a whole I'm talking about, just this room. Not even this room, just the color scheme of it. I really do like the green and orange. It's something I haven't ever done before, so look at that. They're doing pretty good at the bug fixes too. Maybe I do want to keep them around for a little bit. We'll see. I wonder if there's any more worthwhile contracts tomorrow. Let's have them finish this. And I'm curious if they would be able to update this, or if the features on this are too hard for them. Missing programmer, level 2. So just those features. Let's have them do that. Keep them busy. Why not? It's got to boost our reputation just a slight tad-ish. I'm going to predict 5,000 sales. Come on. Let's see. And that blocked me from seeing what I wanted to see. So we got 20 sales on this. We got around 3,000-ish sales on that, 3,500. Okay. We've kind of dropped off to the point where we don't want to be producing a whole lot anymore. So let's go ahead and send this maximum over to, I guess, 5,000. Okay. I do need to keep an eye on that, though. The update's not taking too long. What's this? It doesn't need to be updated yet. Okay. So why not? This will make us sell like maybe 10 more copies of this. 3 months. I could just hire a few more designers, I guess, too, just to knock this out. Use the empty office space that I'm going to get from kicking out the contracts team. Yeah, let's do that. So finish. And then we're going to take... Can I just fire the whole team? Or does that just make it so that their members go to different places? Just in case it makes it so that their members go to different places, I'm going to fire them individually. Just so that I, don't accidentally lose track of who they are. So you're fired. You're fired. You're fired. And you're fired. So we got 4 design deal people. We can now have 8 design deal people. I think this was the room for... No, this was the room for contracts. So let's change this, switch team to design deals. Now they should both be design deals. And I don't think we need a calculator for those people with design deals. I don't care enough to try to click that calculator. It's so hard to click it. Oh, I clicked it. Now let's... Trying to do that. Select furniture, type entire room. Then replace with that, because I think that's best for designers. Yeah. Cool. Cool beans. Let's go ahead and hire medium wage designers, filter by compatibility, and just go for modest. That's fine. You're hired. Age doesn't really matter because they aren't staking around. That's, I guess you guys are a skyscraper, but I don't like stressed. You're hired. I guess it's fine. Although, let's do you. There's something that's like distributed slightly better. It's probably best to get you. Okay, that's fine. That should be a design team of 8. Change roles. And actually, I should probably look at the team itself. Manage teams, design deals. 1, 2, 3. Lot of hardware. Let's go ahead and assign them to all 4. Because all 4 need a little bit of progress. 4 months and 3 months, I'm pretty sure, are these. We develop them then. And after that, I'll probably just keep these off as empty for a little bit. Until we need, I guess more marketers can eventually go in here for a short time. Yeah, I think I'll throw some more marketers in when the M Phone Giga's ready. This is our, whatchamacallit, offices. Temporary offices for anyone who needs to just come in, a quick team and stuff like that. If I needed to hire lawyers or something, I might shove them in these offices. Looks like we got the whole team coming in. That's cool. Does this need an update? Yes, it does. You don't have a contracts team anymore, so let's go to core. And actually something I need to do now is, now I can go in and disband contracts. So that won't be confusing anymore. Let's see. That's fine, finish. This shouldn't take long. And we got our design deals still coming in. That looks nice, 2004, but at the end of the day, that's not even going to pay for the design team that we have working to just take one more deal. So yeah, we'll just let them wrap it up, and then we don't have to really worry about design deals anymore. Got 8,000 in stock. I am curious to see how many of these we're going to sell. 3,000. So let's go ahead and set it to a maximum of 4,500. Just going to whittle it down slowly. And we should be good. Let's just develop these so I don't forget about them. Now we're at 3.5 stars. Hopefully we can bring these up so that's an increase in reputation rather than a decrease. Could even put core on it after this is done with its second iteration. I might consider doing it. We'll see. I have some thoughts. Because we're also going to want to do a reiteration of this too. So it all kind of depends on where everything lines up. We should probably start thinking of years for this release. Looks like Clone OS is coming out here. Phone OS is going out here. So I guess in May or April 2003. I have to think about that. Maybe even October. I mean, I'm thinking 2003, not 2002. Well, it was September 2003. The problem is it does kind of sandwiches us between the two phones, but we've been able to compete despite the fact that, you know, there's other phones going on. At the same time, I can't wait forever for the next release, or else I'll start losing reputation and the money on it. What was that? So we printed it under 2,000. Okay, makes sense. It's nice to have this kind of clear up now. In that we aren't doing that. Hopefully this stuff will start filling up with our own things. You know, we'll have a new phone, and then no, I don't want to get too into what I'm thinking, but yeah, hopefully one day this will be filled up with things that are mostly not contracts and stuff. So pretty sure the contracts we're still being offered are just big ones. Yeah, at this point we aren't even being offered the smaller ones for now. Let's go ahead and skip to the next day. made a tiny bit of profit. I didn't want to do that. 2,000 in stock, 3,000 in storage. Makes sense. Maybe even tone it down to a maximum of 3,500 for next month. Updates available for you. So let's get that done. Make sure we have top of the line system still on the market for our Chad. This is looking good. And we're getting into iteration 3 now. And I don't think I want to do iteration 3 much. So let's wait till the end of the day to develop it. Let's just develop it now. And then what I'm thinking is we'll just go ahead and assign. We'll keep it like this. And we'll assign core for a little bit to these. Get those a little more caught up. I think we'll be fine with this. There's a flashing. Oh, market. Yeah, we should probably think about marketing it. Let's wait till the end of next month, because I want to think a little bit more. I'm thinking September of next year will be good. But I'll decide that next episode. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe if you guys want to see more. Always interested in your feedback down in the comment section. I actually ran out of stock on this. My demand is a bit higher than I thought it was. So let's make it, before we go, let's make it 5,000 again just to be safe. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll see you later. Bye. Like, favorite, and subscribe if you guys want to see more. Always interested in your feedback down in the comment section. You guys have a good one. God bless.